I'm MikeMouse74, and this is a Transformers video review. Hey, what's going on, Mouseketeers? MikeMouse74 with a Transformers video review. From Transformers Generations, this is Combiner Wars Devastator. So laying the box down for a couple of seconds, it shows here on the top, we have Constructicon Mixmaster, Constructicon Scrapper, Constructicon Bone Crusher, Constructicon Scavenger, Constructicon Longhaul, and Constructicon Hook. Then taking a look here in the back, we're going to take a look at Longhaul here in a minute. Here it shows Longhaul in his robot mode, his vehicle mode. Then here it shows Longhaul is the torso part for Devastator. So I think that pretty much does it for the box. The next figure out of the bunch we're going to take a look at is Longhaul. Without further ado, let's have a closer look and see what he's all about. Okay, so here we have Longhaul in his vehicle mode, and compared to the other figures, this guy is pretty big. He does have a green colored paint scheme with some purple paint details for the side windows. For the front window, they could have added in some purple paint details on the other side of the window, but he does have a purple Decepticon logo on the front, some silver paint details for the lights there, and on the other side, for the grille here, there and there, some black molded in details. He also has some black molded in details what looks like driver's seats right there, so that's kind of cool. But all around, he does have some green molded in details. So the set comes with all these accessories. You can store them on Longhaul in vehicle mode, and I'll show you where they go. So for the first piece, there's a peg just on the back right there, and on Longhaul there's a hole right on top right there. So you're going to grab this and plug it on the top just like so. For the next two pieces, you're going to take this one here. There's a peg right there, and spin Longhaul around. On the bed of the truck on the inside, there's a hole down inside there. Take this weapon and plug it on the inside just like so. And then with this piece here, there's a groove or a slot down inside there, and there's a peg just right here, right where my finger is. And then take this one and plug it on the back just like so. The next two pieces, you're going to take these, and there's two little slots, one there and one right there. You're going to be facing this one out like this, and then this one is facing in. So all you have to do is slide this in just like that, and then do the same thing with the other one. Just make sure the non-detailed side is facing out, then the detailed side is facing in. That's kind of a way to think about it. And then just kind of slide that in on the other side, just like so. With the last two final pieces, these would become the hands a little bit later on for Devastator. You want to take the peg and fold that out, just like that. There's a hole in the back right there, and a hole just on the other side. Very carefully, plug this on the inside, just like so. Just give that a good push. Do the same thing with the other one. Just fold the peg out, like that, and then plug this on the other side, just like this. Let's give that a good push. Make sure that's on there just like that. And that is how you store your weapons on Longhaul. So for comparison with Longhaul in vehicle mode, here we have G1 Longhaul. So to transform Longhaul into his robot mode, the first thing you want to do is just loosen everything up first. Loosen the front end, then come to the back and do the same thing. Just loosen the back end like so. Then now you want to loosen the arms out. Just loosen the arms up like that. Do the same with the other side. Just loosen the arm out like that. Then now you can rotate the midsection all the way around, just like this, and then move the leg outwards just for a second like that, and then that allows you to move the foot out and around just like this. Do the same thing with the other side. Take the foot, rotate the foot out and around just like so. Then you can push the foot in, and you pretty much have the legs done. Then coming up to the top of Longhaul, there's a purple slot right there and a green tab just up here. You want to bring this forward and lock this into place just like that. And then on the back, there's a hole right there. Then there's a green tab right there. You don't necessarily have to lock it into place. It'll just stay like that. But if you want to lock it into place so it doesn't move anywhere, you can just snap that in there just like so. With the arms, you can now bring the arms up, locking this into place just like that. Do the same thing with the other side, bring the arm up, and locking this into place just like so. With the head of Longhaul, the head can be a little bit tricky getting out. So find something that's going to be small enough. There's a slot behind Longhaul's head right there. I'm going to use a pen cap because that's a little bit more easier for me. So just reach inside and grab the head of Longhaul and bring that out just like so. And just make sure the head's out and so it won't fall back in and whatnot. And here we now have Longhaul in his robot mode. So let's have a closer look at his details. So taking a look at Longhaul's detailings, he stands just a tad over 8 inches tall. So for the articulations of Longhaul, his head can look left and can look right and back again. His arms can go all the way around. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any elbow joints. His hands can move in and out, and his knees can go up and down. Due to the transformation, he also has ankle pivots. His ankles can move in and out just like so. And I think that's about it you're going to get out of this big guy. So now for comparison with Longhaul in robot mode. And here we have G1 Longhaul. So now to go back to Longhaul's vehicle mode, you can start by tucking the head back down like so. And then come to the back, you can now untab the back just like that. And then now you can bring down the arms just like so. Then if you want, you can even untab this entire section. Just untab that like so. With the legs, just kind of move the arms out of the way for a minute. You can move the legs out or just move them to the side like this. That'll give you enough room to rotate the legs back up or the feet back up like this. Do the same thing with the other side. Rotate the feet up and around back in like this. And then now you can rotate the whole entire midsection all the way around just like so. With the arms, there is a tab right there and a tab right there, and a hole just on the inside there and a hole on the inside right there. What you want to do, you want to bring the arms down, locking this into place like that. Do the same thing with the other arm. Bring the arm down, locking that into place just like so. With the fist, there's a tab on each side of the leg. There's a tab right there and a hole right there. Just push the fist in, just tab that in there like that. Do the same thing on the other side. There's a tab right there and a hole right there. Just push the fist in, locking that into place just like that. And then from here, all you have to do is just push this down here. Move the camera up a little bit. Just push this down and make sure this is all lined up just like this. And just give everything a good squeeze. And ladies and gentlemen, here you have Longhaul back into its vehicle mode. So to get to Devastator's torso mode, it's almost like you're going back to robot mode. The only difference is you don't have to rotate the lower body around. So again, just loosen everything up, loosen up the front end, and then come to the back and do the same thing, loosen up the back end. Actually, you can loosen it up all the way, just like that. And then with the arms, you can loosen up the arms, get them out of the way, just like that. Do the same thing with the other arm. You can loosen up the arm, get the arm out of the way. And then there's a slot right there and a green tab right there. You want to bring the truck over and around, locking that into place just like that. You can kind of bring the arms to the side like this. With the fist, you can rotate the fist up like so. Do the same thing with the other side. Take the fist and rotate the fist up just like so. With the lower section, you can bring this back, bring this all the way down, just like that. Do the same thing with the other side. You can bring this all the way down, just like so. And then you can bring this down. There's a hole right there and a green tab right there. You can tab this into place, locking this in like that. And then you can open up this back section, open that up like so. Do the same thing with this one. You can open up this side just like this. And here you have the torso for Devastator. Okay, so here we have the torso and one of the legs for Devastator. I'll show you how to combine them. So you want to take the torso. There's a groove right there. And there's actually a couple of slots. One right there and a couple up there. And all you have to do, there's a little notch right there. And all you have to do is very carefully, if I can do this right and get this lined up properly, you can actually kind of fit that in there. And if you guys can see what I'm doing, it's kind of hard to show off. But all you have to do is kind of sit that right in there and give that a little push, locking that into place just like that. I'm just going to move the camera up so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then all you have to do is with these here, just push this in like that. Do the same with the other side. Push this in just like that. Just give that a good push. Make sure it's locked into place. And you have one of the legs on Devastator. Okay, so now taking Scrapper and doing the same thing. Just kind of get them out of the way for a minute. So on the back of Devastator, there's a groove right there, and there's a notch on top of Scrapper right there. And it's pretty much the same way as Mixmaster. You want to take the groove and slot that into place very carefully, just like that. And then with these here, you want to bring them up. And there's a couple of holes on the inside. If you guys can see this, there's a hole right there and a hole right there. Just bring this up, slide that in there just like this. Do the same thing. There's a slot right there and a clip right there. So just bring this up and slide this in there just like that and give that a good push. Clip that into place. And you have the legs on Devastator. So just to give you guys a general idea how tall this figure is going to be, we now have the legs and the torso on Devastator. So this is Mighty Mouse 74 with my video review. You've just seen from Transformers Combined Wars Devastator. This is Constructicon Longhaul. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, support the mouse, support your Transformers community. Stay tuned for lots more reviews to come. Join me and all my friends in my Facebook group called Mighty Mouse 74's The Mousetrap. You can also follow me on Twitter. I also have a Mighty Mouse 74's community. All those links will be posted down in the description down below. I want to thank everybody for watching. And as always, guys, take care, everyone.